Hello flashlight fans, Terry White here. I know it seems very odd to be sitting in my truck, staring at my dash and my radio and air conditioning system. But I'm waiting on the rain to subside. It's just about, I wear glasses, so it's very hard for me, even a slight drizzle, to film anything. Banggood sent me this. This is the Haikelite MT07S. Never knew anything at all, nothing, period, about any Haikelite model until I received this light. Only what I'd read, and I can tell you I can dispel most of the negative things that I've read. This light so far has dropped a hammer on every number it has claimed. This is a neutral white version, which is I think 4,500K, 4,800K, something like that. Oh, my backup light there fell, sorry. And I did my Lumen testing first. I wanted to know right off if I was going to have to explain or try to find out why it wouldn't hit its numbers. Well, guess what? I got fooled. It hit every number bang on, including its turbo, which it should, for this model, should be 4,500. For the the higher Kelvin lights, it will hit 5,000, but this hit 4,500 with ease. I honestly wasn't sure, or didn't think it would, just from what I've read. Don't ever do that. Find out yourself. This hit 4,500 without a problem. It over and over and over. All the other the mode settings, all the way from moonlight, low, mid 1, mid 2, and high, all well within what they were claimed. It did exactly what it said. Don't be fooled by pictures you see. The photos that you see, this is a tremendous size light, but it's not too big. It is not cheap. This is very thick, very heavy, very well machined aluminum. I haven't weighed it with and without cells, and I have 430Qs in it right now. I'll try to get to that. I'm digging this light. Wasn't sure. I didn't think I would. I really didn't. This is the new model with a smooth reflector, so it's more for throwing. The range just about let up enough now to where I can set this camera up on a tripod and try to get you guys some short shots. I mean, they're long, but for a thrower, not too much. Let me jump real quick, pause, and see if I can get set up and get something done here. Hang tight. Now, for any of you guys that may not know, rain magnifies and distorts light. So I can't promise you how this is going to turn out, but I'm going to do the best I can. Also, I don't know if the ambient light you can see off in the distance. Where I'm at right now, it's around 2, about 3 a.m. So you all that light you shouldn't even be able to see, but it's there, and I hope it don't wreck my shots. UI on this is very simple. Single click on, single click off. I'll go through the UI maybe a little later. Right now, I want to get you some shots, some beam shots, so that we can get that behind me before the rain starts back. And I'm pretty sure it's supposed to rain all day tomorrow. Okay, where I'm standing right now, where I have the tripod set up, I'm almost 300 yards away from the fence that I'm going to be shining this light at. First, it's lowest mode. That's low. Not lowest. Moonlight would be low. This would be the first low above moonlight. Okay. Now you can see the reflection of the fence and whatnot. Let's go up a step. Now, I don't want to overexpose it. Let me raise my camera up just a little bit here. Yeah, that's better. Now, low, then that would be mid 1 right there. Getting better. Mid 2. You hold, and it goes up. You see I'm actually pointing at the ground. That's mid 2. Now, like I said, that's 300 yards away. I got the light directly in front of the camera. This would be high. Oops, I was totally wrong. There's low. That'd be mid 1. Mid 2, I apologize. That's high. Double click from there. That's turbo, and you saw the bounce up. Now, I'm gonna hold it up just enough to where I can get lined up with that fence. I mean, I'm going well beyond that fence. Well beyond. Not only that, but if you look, I mean, the treetops up there, there's a mist. I told you the rain is just horrible right now. Those treetops that you're seeing, almost 400 yards away, they're beyond that fence. Believe it or not, that light pole there, that's 40 yards in front of me. So, I mean, I'm loving this thing. I wasn't sure. Let me bounce it down. It will step down. You can actually, another cool thing is you can stop it from stepping down yourself. It's one of the few that I've ever known you could disengage. What's the only one I've known? You without having to rewire, you could disengage that yourself. But now you can see it throws, but it's still got, there's some flood there. I'm gonna try to point straight down. Let's go back down. There's it. That's low. That's not moonlight. Now, see that? That's a nice tight spot. But you go up one level, mid 1, you'll see the spill start to come out a little more and a little more. Mid 2, see it getting wider. Low, mid 1, mid 2, high. See how much wider it got there? Turbo, look how wide that got. Now, I'm shining directly at the fence that I was telling you about, but I've got the camera pointed down towards the ground more. Look how much area this is lighting up. This is not a $300 flashlight, guys. It should be. I don't know how it's not. Jesus, I've never tested a Haikelite, none. But I stay so busy. In fact, I didn't even request this light. Bangor just sent me this one, and I wasn't even sure about it. I've already requested, once I saw what I saw earlier, I've already requested the one I want next. Hang on just a second. I'm going to try to set up something maybe that'll show you a little more, but I mean, this is phenomenal. Let's see if it'll show you the moonlight. Yeah. That's the moonlight. And you can see where the lens is fogging up, just like I said, because of the moisture out here. That's the moonlight. You press and hold from off for moonlight. You can also, if I get it turned right around here for you, you can also see the backlight on the UI switch there. That lets you know, where your batteries are, where you're in battery life. To go out of moonlight, just a quick click and it turns it back off. A single click will either take you back to the mode, it has memory, whatever mode you were in last, or it will take you, turns it on and off. Just it's called a 1 second, I think is what they call it, on. Now to step up, press and hold. See it step up? It says 2 seconds. I timed it a little higher. Press and hold. Step up. See it? Press and hold. That should be high. Now turbo, if you press and hold it again, it'll go back to low. Turbo is a double click. And that engages turbo. Another double click gets you strobe. Haven't checked strobe out too much yet. It's just a single steady strobe. Double click again, it'll go right back to turbo. One single click back down to the last mode you were on. I'm going to press and hold so it'll go back to low. Turn it off. You guys stand by for me just a couple minutes again. Let me see if I can set up another shot. Okay. Yeah, I'm in the road. Hang on. You see the car headlights up there. This is normally this time of day not a busy street. This time of morning, not busy at all. What I'm aiming for is easily a little better than a quarter of a mile. It's maybe 2/10 past a quarter of a mile. Kilometers, I can't do the conversion in my head, but I'm going to go straight to turbo. No step up, step down, because I don't want a car to come down through there and accidentally see this big beam of light. Now, you see, there's a curve, a corner that bears to the left just up there. You can barely see it, but it's because of the weather. Trying to focus it for you a little bit there. See if I can zoom in on it any without distorting the picture. Unfortunately, with the mist, it's going to distort some. Go back out. That's a quarter of a mile right there. That ain't bad at all. Low, mid 1, mid 2, high, turbo. That you can see, you know, that's another thing. A lot of lights, when you go from high to turbo, it's usually not a large step. This, you can see this. There's high. I'm going to go from high to turbo. See that? I mean, it jumps. Click down, goes to high. Those treetops way up there. See the difference it makes? High, turbo. Huge. 4,500 looms. It does it every time. Okay, there will be some more video footage that I will piece together with this. Not sure how much, but as much as I can. There'll be photos. Unfortunately, I haven't found out just yet how to safely take a current tail cap reading. If someone knows of a safe way, I would love to hear about it. To me, it's just not worth any possible damage to the light or to me or the cells in it to take a chance with it. So I know it's drawing enough current where it's doing its job easily. Those treetops way up there. That's low. Mid 1. Oh, doggone this fog. 2, mid 2, high. That's turbo. The camera's distorting it. I wish you could see what I'm saying. I mean, that's nothing for this. I love this light. The redesign with I don't know what it was like with a OP reflector, but with this smooth reflector, you can't tell on camera. Camera doesn't do where we're standing at now any justice at all, where I'm standing at, what you're seeing. That fence up there is a very long way. My kids ride horses down in this area, and that's a good run. If it would take me 6-7 minutes to walk from where I'm standing right now to where that light's landing. and I'm 6 feet tall. I walk a pretty brisk walk. That is, that's remarkable. And the reason I say it's remarkable is not because another light can't do it, but because this company I know nothing about actually don't overclaim their numbers. That's what I love that. That doesn't happen often, and all you guys, any of you guys that know anything about flashlights, reviewing flashlights, building, whatever, so many, I'd venture to say 98% overclaim their lumen output or more. This is a very surprising and a very nice surprising light that didn't overclaim anything. It stated what it will do, what it'll do, the data I've gathered with my own equipment, and I'll tell you what, the tube that I use, I put so many lights through that thing. I could just about, I mean, I know I can't, I could just about certify a light off that thing. We're still, yeah, there's low. Those trees right there, whoops, those trees right there are, just kick it, there we go. Those are 150 yards away. Now I'm getting into a neighborhood here, so I might get in a little trouble. Let's kind of go up in that air, turn the other direction. That light pole, that's 100 yards away. I'm zoomed into it just a little bit. Here's your good straight up shot. I call these infinity shots. That's straight up in this misty air, and it's look at that. It's gorgeous. It's like it doesn't end. Of course it does, but it just looks great. I'm gonna jump off of here and get safely back to my house, just in case I happen to have woke anybody up down here. I don't think so, but I am so loving this light. I want to get back and get on video how to go through the UI. I can do that at my house and not get in trouble. Hang tight, guys. Okay, I'm back safely at my own home. Someone could actually still call the police, I suppose, if they wanted to. They're getting used to what I do. This keeps my mind away from my normal job. This is my enjoyment of engineering, and I'm an industrial mechanic by trade. Doing these, I don't care if even sending the lights back, I've offered many times. This gets me away. I love this. Excuse me. Let me find, I think, did I leave it in the car? No, there it is. Yeah, I have another light with me here to help show the UI. Let me adjust my camera just a little bit. Believe it or not, this is a cell phone camera. People, what? That's a what? Yeah. It's a cell phone. This is, in fact, a cell phone I use every day. I found a way to mount it to a tripod. Now, I have a better camera, but because of the weather, I didn't want to bring it out. Okay, here is Haikelite MT07. Let me see where it's at. I'll take it back down to low, turn it off. UI is very simple. You know the light's not active if there's the switch right there, that thumb switch. There's no tail switch or anything. That's what turns it on and off. But the UI is simple. One single click turns the light on. Right there. Let me and just a little more here. Now, another single click turns it off. If you want moonlight, excuse me, press and hold 2 seconds. There's your moonlight. One click, back off again. To cycle through the modes, lighting levels, one click to turn it on. Press and hold 2 seconds. I'm in low now. Press and hold 2 seconds. That's mid 1. Press and hold mid 2. Press and hold high. If you press and hold again, it'll go to low. That's how it cycles through those. There's no press and hold for turbo. They have it set up so you can get to turbo anytime. You can be in your lowest setting like I am now, and just double click, just a quick double click, and boom, 4,500 lumens. A single click takes you right back to where you were before you went into turbo. Let me skip up. That's high. Now I'm going to turn it off. It has a memory mode, just like most lights do now. I go turn it back on, it's in high. I'm going to take it back down to low. Strobe. Strobe's kind of, I'm not sure why they put it where they did, but it's simple to get to. It's just, I couldn't find or I didn't read or find another way to get to it. Double click to go to turbo, and another double click is strobe. One single click will take you back to your original setting, whatever was last, the memory mode, which was low. Double click, double click. Wonder what happens if I double click again. It went back to turbo. Cool. I didn't know they didn't say that. So you can go from strobe, then double click again. It'll go back from strobe to turbo, then a single click back down to low. A lot of these things you have to venture out. They're not going to explain every single. Well, some do, but I don't remember reading that on the instruction card anywhere. So if I want to go from here to strobe, I can just double click, and be in strobe. And if I need my highest setting after I got your attention, double click again. It'll go from strobe to and strobe right out of strobe into turbo. Then one single click will take me down to whatever setting I was at. One quick click and it's off. Press and hold. There's your. That's a great moonlight for a light of this size. Let's see if I can give you an idea of just. I don't think if you can see. This is to the right of it is a Thorfire TK15S on the right, which is not too shabby a light on its own. It's a very nice light. I carry it daily, nightly at work. But just for size comparison, look at that. You could put 5 of these, 6 of these inside there. That's that's enormous. But this is no shabby light itself. That's bike mode. But compared to the monster here, there's no comparison. Let me take it to its highest setting. All right. The EDC, the little TK, just vanished. Actually, even on low, there's the highest setting, the TK15, and let's see. Let's put it, and there's mid 1, and it's gone. It's not about comparison. I actually did want to do some comparison shots for throwing, but I don't have. The only other thrower I have here right now uses an entirely different power system, different UI, completely different board. It's a totally different animal. It wouldn't be a fair contest. It really wouldn't. and I haven't completed the review on it, and I don't want to, you know, show it in an unfair light. Yeah, see if we can get you a look at the emitter without too much reflection. Well, now you're going to see mostly yellow, but see how smooth that reflector is? That's one of the changes they made that really, really, really made this thing do its work. I played guitar since I was 16. I'm 49 now, so I have very large hands that are very useful for playing guitar. And this light still is very large in my hand. Not too heavy, not uncomfortable. I could carry this with no trouble. In fact, I normally gift most samples that are sent to me. Normally I gift most of them away. I do all kinds of stuff all the time. I think I'm going to keep this one. I'm trying to. I don't mean to sound greedy, but I like this one very much. It much more so than I had thought I would. Just here's a shot that I would normally do for most lights here. What mode am I in? That was his lowest setting. That's on low. Let me skip up one more. That treetop I'm hitting right there, that's 100 yards away from. I'm on my front porch. Kick it up in turbo, and that, I mean, oops, that's glare because of the moisture out here. I mean, that's nothing for this. And I'm gonna do some more shots of this on a better night when I don't have all of this moisture, because any of you guys, for the ones that don't know or understand, raindrops, moisture, snowflakes, any kind of moisture will distort light, and you don't get a true image or picture of what something can do or what it's capable of. A good dry night's what I need. As soon as I get one, I'll get some more. I'll also get some still photos and some comparison shots. I'm going to jump off here. Most of the breakdown of it, what it looks like apart and whatnot, those will be still photos. I hope you guys enjoyed this. Do me a favor, if you don't mind. If you did enjoy it and you have any interest in this light, as soon as Banggood gets back to me, I'll have a URL and most likely a discount code. I can't promise you one, but they do usually include one. Click like on the video for me. Subscribe. The reason they send me these is because they know there are people that value what I might say or what I might think, at least around where I'm from. I hope some of you other guys think the same thing, or I can offer something. Questions, if you have questions, any questions at all, feel free to ask. As soon as I can answer them, I'll answer them, even if it means dragging it out and showing you the answer. But yeah, if this is something you enjoyed watching or something you're interested in, click like on the video for me. Subscribe. Let's keep these rolling in here and having a good time. And I do gift a great number of them. So this one, I think I may keep this one. Yeah, I like it a lot. You guys take care, and if I get the one that I requested next, we're going to have even more fun, because it is also a Haikelite. It's not the same one, but it should prove to be loads and loads of fun. Again, guys, there it is in all its glorious beauty and size. Haikelite MT07S. Enjoy the light.